Hey growers, this is Grow Health TV. You ever wonder how to protect your vegetables, your zucchini, from hard freezes and frost? Well, I'm going to show you how. I seeded this garden not too long ago. This is the 25th of May right now where I'm recording this. And this garden was actually seeded the end of March. These zucchini were only a couple of weeks old when I had a hard freeze April 15th and the 16th. It was so hard it killed even the native trees here, killed those new leaves coming out, and I have never seen that before. I'm in zone 7, and it was 10 to 20 degrees warmer in March, but 10 to 20 degrees colder in April, so it was a very funny year. Many growers in the Midwest and the Southeast felt the same thing I did. I'm in the Central South. I'm going to show you how you can avoid freeze damage with some straw and a row cover. The zucchini were 2 or 3 times this size when the freeze came, and you tuck them in with the straw, just like so. And you also put it on top, a nice thick layer of straw on top, and you can put a row cover over that as well. Your greens will be fine though. You can row cover them just to be safe. And what you want to do here is uncover by 9 o'clock the next morning. Let the sun heat that soil again. You'll want to repeat this process until it warms up. Now, let me show you my secret weapon. It's this way. Let's go! And here's my secret weapon, my 4x8 greenhouse. It kept everything alive, nice and cozy. It's just wonderful. I've used it for 3 years. And you can see that this is the end of the kale. It was overwintered. I had some over on this side too, but the ducks ate them. And right over here, you can see some of them are going to seed. I'm letting them seed so I can save seed. And here's my 2.5 foot tall tomatoes. I seeded these in the house, I believe it was March 1st. And they're 2.5 feet tall. They're about a foot taller than ones I have outside of this greenhouse because I pulled them out earlier than these. I pulled them out after the frost, so these had another month of growing in here, and they're that much taller. Yeah, here are some of the ones outside that came out after the freeze, but have been outside for several weeks. And they're not as tall, not as big. I've got some more seeds here. These are my new seedlings that I seeded about a month ago in the greenhouse. I did cover them with a t-shirt for a couple of weeks. The seedlings are double covered if the temperatures are below 40. This greenhouse has 2 windows and 4 doors on the side. They zip up, and it's very heavy plastic. It works great. And basically, before you trap the heat in the day if it's sunny out, and you make sure you zip it up before dusk so you trap that heat, and then in the morning by about 9 when it warms up again, you unzip it. You might just unzip the top if it's still real cold, or you might unzip the sides too. You're going to have to play that by ear. This greenhouse, depending on the sunlight, will give you a zone higher or a zone and a half higher, possibly 2 during the day. And you can also double cover inside the greenhouse. So basically it'll be at least 1 more zone warmer, and possibly 2, depends on the sun. If you have a lot of sun, it'll increase it by quite a bit. And here I'm showing you the top windows and the side windows here. They're actually side doors. And you don't always open all of them. Got to play it by ear. And there's an herb, rosemary. Just a couple more cherry tomatoes outside. All of my plants have fruit on them already. And this, of course, is my greenhouse. I've used it for 3 years, 6 months out of the year, for 3 years. Zippers aren't broke. Plastic's not falling apart. It's doing a good job. I do tie it down though because of the winds. I'm up here on the hill. But if you're interested, check the link below. It's a great little tool. It's a 4x8, just under 5 feet high, 4.5, 5 foot high in the middle. A few more shots of my zucchini and the rest of my garden. This was taken on May 25th, 2020. So they're pretty happy. They're in good soil. I replaced the top of the soil, mixed it in. I put a little worm castings in there and a little bit of my clay, a little horse manure that was aged. And they're loving it. They're doing a good job. Got some greens coming up here, and they have some cucumbers here. They're starting to grow. They're only been in the ground. I seeded them about a month ago. And here is some mustard greens and collards, kale, Swiss chard, salad greens in the back, lettuce. I love that mustard green, that purple mustard green. It's really a nice color, and it's spicy. It's a nice spice. I like it a lot. I have to thin these. The older they get, you have to thin them. There's some kale. And those purple flowers, of course, are sage. And we have Swiss chard here. Some lettuce that I've been cutting off it for quite a while now. Cucumber. Those are planted after the hard freeze. And a little garden here of some sage, thyme. Subscribe, share, comment, and click the bell. This is Grow Health TV signing out. And as always, eat well, live well. Ciao.